Review code was provided by Whitethorn Digital. Make sure to check out We Should Talk, which releases on July 16th for Nintendo Switch and Steam. We Should Talk manages to set up some very interesting mechanics with how it expresses narrative. Mechanics which I really hope go over well so we can see more games like this because I loved this. This is a very Telltale-esque game, how your choices affect the scenarios which play later in the game. However, I very much prefer this style, how instead of just picking a specific sentence, you have to craft that sentence with specific starting words, specific middle words, and an ending. This can effectively change your meaning from being an absolute horrible person to being a really nice and charming person. It really does change the dynamic of the narrative. And I do really wish we had more to this. Now, I understand that this is a short indie game, and I don't want to knock it for that. However, this shows so much promise that I really hope this gets the recognition it deserves. It tells a very intriguing narrative which, depending on how you play, you may not even see some of the most important parts, and I didn't on my first playthrough. And I found playing it multiple times really was rewarding to me. Not because I got a trophy at the end or I got some cool character information, but because the narrative is something that just constantly intrigued me. I never felt bored playing this. Now, albeit the beginning is a little slow, it can take a while to really build up what's going on, but after about 5 minutes of talking to people, it really gets going and you start to really see how your decisions can change things. And there are times where, basically every choice you can make will end up having the same effect. However, there are times where you can just change one word slightly and it makes an entire new ending. And this is kind of just how real life works. It works just like text. And that's how I love it. It doesn't feel like a story which is planned out by you by the program. It feels like something that you got to instead of what was told you were told to get to. And I really do hope that this sort of narrative really plans out because I really, really loved it. Now, technically, I did have problems. At times, there were frame rate issues where it would run really slowly, and it did crash multiple times for me. However, this may be an issue with my PC. I'm yet to figure that out, but overall, it did run really well, apart from those few issues which happened very rarely, honestly. But this is an incredibly short and sweet game, so if it crashes for you once every hour, you're gonna be able to get a couple playthroughs in that duration. And I know hearing that a couple playthroughs in an hour is a very daunting thing to hear because obviously that says there's not much content here. And there isn't, but there's enough here to satisfy you for a good couple of hours. And that's really all we're here for. We just want to have an enjoyable experience, which I really do believe that this delivers. So, the question of today is, should you pick up the game? Honestly, I would genuinely recommend you pick this game up. It's a really worthwhile experience that can give you a massive range of emotions depending on how you want to play. You can play it safe and have the ending that you expected, or you could just go out there and be a bit of a dick and then have a out there experience. However, every time I play through it, it just gets better and better for me. I can't wait to play even more times. So I'd highly, highly recommend you pick up this game. I cannot wait for more people to get their hands on it. I really hope you guys did enjoy this style of video. I'm hoping to do a lot more reviews when Tsushima releases and playing a lot more smaller indie games, but I hope this goes down well with people. I'm definitely going to continue with my usual content, but this is just something I can do on the side that I can help support people that deserve the support. I just hope you guys check this game out, and I just really hope this game blows up. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you for the support. Cheerio.